I just came across this stuff going around on social media about the pay of some of the top CEOs, female CEOs in Nigeria, and a lot of ladies have expressed disappointment at what is perceived as a low pay compared to their male counterparts. For me, I think just want to share a few thoughts on it. The first thing I think we need to keep in mind is that so many things are going to that pay scale that we see. The first has to do with the size of the company, the profitability of the company, the revenue that they are making. That determines the pay of whoever is going to be the top person there. I mean, if your company is making losses or it's just stagnant, you don't expect that the CEO asking for an increase in pay. The second thing has to do with the experience of the CEO. How experienced is this person at the time when they took on the job? What's their length and breadth of experience compared to like a similar quote unquote male counterpart in other industries? That's something that also goes into determining what that pay package is going to be like. Negotiating power, where either scientifically or not, there's this whole perception around, women in the corporate space don't have negotiation skills, or they don't know how to negotiate like men, and a lot of backstories behind that, which I wouldn't go into. But again, that's a possibility. I mean, if there were two people interviewing for a role, a male and a female, and you have the female asking for, say, 85 million per annum and the male is asking for 120 million per annum, if both of them were assessed to be equally capable of handling the company, it's business sense that they'll probably go for the person who is more affordable and who has a lower financial burden to the business. Now, you may say that's unfair and what all of that, and except you're like a company like Netflix that says, you know what, there's a baseline, we're never going to drop below, even if you negotiate below that. Few companies are really like that. Now, you may say that's unfair and all of those things. Yeah, we understand that over the years, there's been a lot of gender roadblocks for the females that may prevent them from being in this pool, and that's what we're seeing, what we call this disparity. People sending their male child to school, leaving the female child at home and all of that. And so by the time you look at the people who are available in the pool to enter into the workforce, into corporate ladder and all of that, definitely you probably see a disproportion in terms of the male-female bit. And then of course there's the whole implicit bias that happens in some parts of, at least especially this country, where people don't believe that females have leadership capacity, which is actually ridiculous, by the way. So you have all of that coming into play in that space. And what has happened is that you have a fewer pool of female top level managers available to mentor upcoming female people, especially in things like negotiation. Up to CEO level, it's all about negotiations. In any career, in any corporate career, you have to negotiate your pay. I'm not sure it's a perfect thing, but that's what obtains currently. And so if imagine you have someone who is new to this, they don't have that experience, they don't have probably that network to be able to draw on. There's no data probably for them to be able to see, especially in Nigeria where data is literally hidden. So those things come into play. And then of course I thought about years of experience as a CEO or as a top level exec. Again, statistically, if there are fewer women in the pool, it just probably also extrapolates to the fact that there will be fewer women with that length of experience to be able to command stuff. And in Nigeria, experience is a big deal. I mean, almost like experience over capabilities. And experience here is talking about number of years, not necessarily the fact that maybe you have the capabilities to really do stuff. So when you look at this stuff, the board typically are the people who hire CEOs. They go out shopping for people they think can turn their company around, deliver profit. They shortlist, so they have their cap, and whoever it is that fits into that space, assuming everybody is equally capable, is who they're going to pick.